In this video, I will describe enemy ship and boss functionality. All enemies move on a set of path tracks that activate after a certain period of time has passed. If the player fails to kill the enemy before it reaches the end of the path, the enemy kills itself without triggering the logic to increase the player's score. The enemies are made out of brushes that are set to funk breakable. Some enemies have a laser entity attached that fires at the player for a certain interval. If the player is hit, he takes damage and the health bar decreases. Enemies flash bright red whenever they take damage. When an enemy takes a certain amount of damage, they break, trigger an explosion that has been attached to them, and trigger the logic to increase the player's score. The boss is similar in many ways. It moves on a path until it reaches its destination, but this time the player must kill it. Each section of the boss is made up of a funk-breakable weak spot that has the same scripting as an enemy, a funk door that opens and closes to shield the weak spot, a laser entity that can only fire when the doors are opened, and a funk brush that exists solely for visuals and cannot be harmed. When a weak spot is destroyed, all associated entities die with it, and several explosions are triggered. At first, the core is protected by a series of invisible funk brushes. When all three weak spots are destroyed, the invisible funk brushes die, and the core turns red, indicating that it can now attack and be hurt. When the player destroys the core, the mission ends.